They don't fear your anger. They don't fear your words. They don't even fear your intelligence. What they fear is the moment you stop reacting, because the instant you do, their power over you begins to die. Most people never learn this. They stay trapped, arguing, explaining, proving, defending, burning energy for people who feed on reaction. Tonight, you'll learn what the Stoics understood centuries ago. The most dangerous person in the room is the one who cannot be provoked. Stay until the end, because the final principle is what permanently flips the power dynamic. Part 1. Why they want a reaction. Understand this first. People who try to control you do not want your success. They want your emotional response. Your anger gives them importance. Your explanations give them relevance. Your defensiveness gives them control. Every reaction is a signal that says, "You matter enough to disturb my inner world." And the Stoics warned us about this trap. You don't lose power when someone insults you. You lose power when you accept their frame. Most people don't realize this. But manipulators, narcissists, and insecure minds all operate on the same fuel. Emotional extraction. They provoke. They interrupt your peace. They watch you spiral. And the more you react, the more they learn how to move you. This is why silence terrifies them. Part 2. The Stoic Law of Control. Here is the core Stoic rule that changes everything. You control your judgments, not events, not people, not outcomes. The moment you try to control others, you surrender control of yourself. That is weakness disguised as effort. A Stoic does not chase respect. A Stoic becomes unshakable, because when someone cannot pull your emotions, they cannot predict you. And when they cannot predict you, they cannot dominate you. Most people confuse calm with weakness, but calm is stored force. A quiet mind sees everything. Part 3. Why walking away hurts them more than words. There is a reason silence feels uncomfortable. Silence forces the other person to sit with themselves. No argument, no validation, no resistance, just their own insecurity echoing back at them. When you argue, you give them a stage. When you explain, you give them authority. When you walk away, you give them nothing. And nothing is unbearable to someone seeking control. This is not avoidance. This is discipline. The Stoics believed, if something costs you your peace, it is too expensive. Part 4. The Psychological Flip. Here is where dopamine shifts. When you stop reacting, something strange happens. You feel lighter. Your breathing slows. Your mind clears. Your confidence stabilizes. Why? Because your nervous system realizes, I am no longer under threat. You are no longer chasing approval. You are no longer defending identity. You are no longer negotiating worth. That calm is addictive. That calm is power. And once you taste it, you will never beg for emotional validation again. Part 5. The Silent Test. Here is a rule the Stoics lived by. Observe people when you remove access to your emotions. Watch carefully. Some will respect you more. Some will try harder to provoke you. Some will reveal their true intentions. This is data. Silence is not emptiness. Silence is information. People expose themselves when they don't get the reaction they expect. Part 6. Mastering the Inner Dialogue. The real battle is not with them. It is with the voice inside your head saying, I should say something. I can't let that slide. They'll think they won. This voice is ego. And ego wants victory, not peace. The Stoic asks a different question. Does this deserve access to my mind? If the answer is no, then no response is required. Self-control is choosing long-term strength over short-term relief. Part 7. Emotional fasting. Think of reaction like sugar. Feels good instantly. Costs you later. Stoics practiced emotional fasting, withholding reaction until clarity returned. Not coldness, not suppression, delay. And in that delay, power returns to you. Most conflicts dissolve when you stop feeding them. Part 8. The Discipline of Not Explaining Yourself. Here is a truth that changes lives. You do not owe clarity to people committed to misunderstanding you. Explanation is wasted on those who already decided. Stoics didn't argue with chaos. They stepped out of it. The strongest people speak the least, because they don't need to convince. Part 9. Becoming untouchable. When you master this, something shifts. Insults bounce off. Criticism becomes optional. Drama feels childish. Your presence becomes heavy. Not loud. Heavy. People feel it. They sense boundaries without you stating them. That is real authority. Part 10. The final principle, stay with me. Here is the last rule. This is the one most people never reach. You win when their behavior no longer determines your state. Not when they apologize. Not when they change. Not when they admit fault. When you are free regardless of outcome. That is Stoic victory. Because the moment someone cannot disturb your inner order, they are irrelevant. And irrelevance is the greatest loss of power. Let them talk. Let them misunderstand. Let them provoke. You will be busy doing something far more dangerous. Mastering yourself. And that is a power no one can take.